Om Shanti. Today is Sakar Murli, 11th March 21st. Essence. Sweet children, you are the most elevated, most fortunate decoration of the Brahmin clan. God Himself give you greetings. Question. Why does the Father give you children the news of the world at the confluence age or not in the golden age? Answer. The golden age is the beginning of period. How could he tell you the news of the whole world? That is the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. At that time, how could he give news of the cycle if the cycle had not repeated? It is only at the confluence age that you children are given the full news by the Father. You are also the ones who receive a third eyes of knowledge. Om Shanti. Today it is the auspicious day of the birthday of Trimurti Shiva, and therefore the birthday of all Brahmins and also the birthday of confluence age. There are many of whom Baba cannot give greetings for this godly birthday. There are many who don't even know Shiv Baba or what you receive from him. What would they understand of these greetings? New children cannot understand anything at all. This is the dance of knowledge. It is said that Sri Krishna used to dance. Here, children dance dressed up as Radhe and Krishna. However, there is no question of a dance. In the golden age, he dances with princes and princesses. In his childhood, you children understand that this is Bapdada. Dada is called grandfather. This Dada is a physical father. This is a wonderful aspect. That Dada is spiritual and this one is physical. In bracket Brahma Baba. We are called Bapdada. You receive the grandfather's inheritance through the father. The inheritance is from the grandfather. All souls are brothers. You receive the inheritance from the Father. The Father says, you souls have your own bodies and physical senses. I am called the incorporeal ones. Therefore, I definitely need a body, for only then can I teach you children Raj Yoga and show you the way to change from humans to deities and impure to pure. I wash the dirty clothes. He is definitely a great laundry man. He washes all the souls and the bodies of the whole world. You souls are washed with knowledge and yoga. You children who have come here today understand that you have come to give greetings to Shiv Baba. The Father says the Father to whom you have come to give greetings is giving you greetings himself because you are the most elevated, most fortunate decoration of the Brahmin clan. Deities are not as elevated as you are. Brahmins are higher than deities. The highest on high is the Father. He then enters the body of Brahma. You, his children, become the highest on high Brahmins. Brahmins are the top note. The deities are below them. Shiv Baba is at the very top. Baba has made you children into Brahmins to give you your inheritance to heaven. Look how many temples people have built to Lakshmi and Narayan. They bow down to them. The people of Bharat should understand that deities are also human beings. Lakshmi and Narayan are separate from each other. Here, one person would have the names of both. One person calls himself Lakshmi Narayan, which means that he calls himself Vishnu, the four-armed image. They have given themselves the names of Lakshmi Narayan or Radhe Krishna, and this therefore means that they have to become four-armed images. That Vishnu of the subtle reason is the aim and objective. You will become the masters of that land of Vishnu. Lakshmi and Narayan are the masters of the land of Vishnu. Vishnu has four arms. Two are of Lakshmi and two of Narayan. You say that you are becoming the masters of land of Vishnu. Acha, sing a song of the Father's praise. From the beginning until now, there is no one's praise throughout the whole world except of the one. Everything is number one. The greatest and highest praise is of the highest on high Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You are His children. You say, we are the children of God. God is the creator of heaven. So why are you still sitting in hell? God takes birth here. Christians say that they belong to Christ. The people of Bharat have forgotten that they are the direct children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. The Father comes here to make you children belong to Him and give you your fortune of the kingdom. Today, Baba is explaining everything very clearly because there are many new children who have come. Although it is difficult for them to understand, they will still become residents of heaven. In the golden age, there are the Sun dynasty, king and queen, maids and servants, and also subjects. Some others. Some of them are poor and others are rich. They too have maids and servants. The whole kingdom is being established here. No one else knows this. All souls are Dhamma-pradhan. No one has a third eye of knowledge. A song was played. You heard the Father's praise in the song. Here is the Father of all. God is called the Father who gives infinite happiness. This is the Bharat where there was infinite happiness. It used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Lakshmi and Narayan in their childhood were Radhe and Krishna, and they were their name Lakshmi and Narayan on their marriage. 5,000 years ago in Bharat, it was the kingdom of deities. There was no one else's kingdom, only that of Lakshmi and Narayan. There were no other continents. Therefore, the people of Bharat should definitely know what type of actions Lakshmi and Narayan performed in their previous birth. People ask what type of actions Birla performed that he became so wealthy. It is said that he would definitely have donated a lot and performed a lot of charity in previous birth. Some have a lot of wealth, whereas others don't even have enough to eat because they performed such actions. Everyone believes in karma. The God of Gita has explained the philosophy of action, neutral action and sinful action, and you have heard his praise. God Shiva is just one. Human beings cannot be called God. There has the Father now come. Where has the Father now come? You explain that the Mahabharata war is just ahead. Baba, the sweetest of all, explains that everyone remembers him at a time of sorrow. Everyone remembers God in their sorrow. Everyone remembers Shiv Baba when they are sorrowful. No one remembers him when they are happy. There was no sorrow in heaven. There they had the inheritance that they received from the Father when Shiv Baba came 5000 years ago. He made Bharat into heaven. It is now hell. The Father has come to create heaven. No one in the world even knows this. They say we are all blind. Oh God, stick of the blind. Oh God, stick for the blind. Come and give us sight. Each of you children has received a third eye of knowledge. The place where we souls reside is the land of peace. Even the Father resides there. You souls and resides there. You souls and I reside there. He says through the souls of this one. I, the Father of all of you souls, resides there. You play your parts of rebirth. Whereas I don't. I become the masters of the world. I don't become that. You have to take 84 births. You were told, oh children, you don't know about your own words. When people speak of 8.4 million births, that is a lie. I am the ocean of knowledge, the purified. I come when everyone is impure. It is only then that I explain to you the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world, and make you Trikaldarshi. Many people ask, how were human beings first created? How did God create the world? In one of the scriptures, they show annihilation taking place, and then baby Krishna on a people leaf floating in the ocean. The Father says there is nothing like that. This is an unlimited drama. The golden and silver ages are the day, and the copper and the iron ages are the night. You children give greetings to the Father. The Father says the same to you. You become 100% fortunate from being 100% unfortunate. You are those same people of Bharat, but you don't know this. The Father has come to tell you this. You do not know about your own hearts. I come and explain to you that you have taken 84 births. The Father gives you the news of the whole world at the confluence age. He doesn't tell you this is the golden age. How could he tell you the news of a world that had not yet been around from the beginning to the to the end? Come at the end of the cycle, at the confluence age. In the scriptures, they have written that I come in every age. In the Gita, it says, God Krishna speaks. Those of other religions don't believe Krishna to be God. God is incorporeal. He is the Father of all souls. You receive your inheritance from the Father. All of you souls are brothers. When God is called omnipresent, it becomes a fatherhood. Does a father receive an inheritance? It is children who receive an inheritance. All of you souls are children. You definitely needed the Father's inheritance. You are not happy with a limited inheritance, and that is why you call out. The received plenty of happiness through your mercy. Now, because you received sorrow from Ravan, you begin to call out again. Every souls call out because they are all unhappy. That is why they remember him and say, Baba, come and give us happiness. Through this knowledge, you are now becoming the masters of heaven. It is because you received salvation, that is remembered. The bestower of salvation of all is the one Father. Everyone is now in a state of degradation, and then everyone will receive salvation. When it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, you were in heaven. All the rest were in the land of liberation. We are now studying Raj Yoga with the Father. The Father says, I teach you at the confluence age of cycles. I change you from humans into deities. I explain all the secrets to you children. You should know when it was Shivratri and what happened when Shiv Baba came. People don't know anything. Therefore, they are those with stone intellects. You are now becoming those with divine intellects. When Bharat was golden aged, everyone there had a divine intellect. Lakshmi and Narayan are also called a goddess, or also called a goddess and God. God gave them the inheritance and He is giving it to them now. He is once again making you into gods and goddesses. This is now the last of your many births. The Father says, destruction is just ahead. This is called the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. All of those sacrificial fires are material. In bracket, physical sacrificial fires for material things. This is an aspect of knowledge. The Father comes and changes human into deities. Greetings to Shiv Baba. When he comes, Baba then says, I don't come alone. I too need a body. I have to enter the body of Brahma. The subtle reason has to be created first. This is why I entered him. He is Tamopradhan. He is impure. He became impure by taking 84 births. Everyone calls out. The Father says, I have now come once again to give you children your inheritance. Only the Father gives Bharat an inheritance of heaven. The Father is the creator of heaven. Therefore, He definitely gives the gift of heaven. You are now becoming the masters of heaven. This is the school for human beings to become deities for the fortune. 21 births you are becoming the masters of heaven. You receive happiness for 21 generations. There is no unlimited death. There is no untimely death there. When the lifespan of your body comes to an end, you have a vision that you will shed your body and take another. There is the examples of the snake. You children give greetings to the Father and the Father gives you greetings in return. From being unfortunate, you are now becoming very fortunate. You are changing from impure human beings into pure deities. The cycle continues to turn. You children have to explain this knowledge. It will then disappear. There will be no need for knowledge in the golden age. You are now in the stage of degradation, and that is why you receive salvation through this knowledge. Only the Father comes and establishes heaven. There is only the one Sadguru for everyone. No one can receive salvation from any of the physical ritual of the path of devotion. Everyone has to come down the ladder. Bharat was at first Shatupradhan. You then had to take 84 births, and you now have to ascend. You have to go back home to the land of coming to be an end. This is old world is to be destroyed. Bharat is called the imperishable land. The Father's birthplace is never destroyed. You will go to the land of peace and then come and rule here again. It is only in Bharat that there are the pure and the impure. You have become impure while taking 84 births. From being yogis, you become bhogis. In bracket, those who indulge in sensual pleasures. This is the extreme depth of hell. This is the time of great sorrow. There is now to be even more sorrow. There will be bloodshed without causes. Bombs will be depend on people just sitting somewhere. What crime did they commit? Everyone will be destroyed without reason. Children have had visions of destruction. You now have the knowledge of the world cycle. Each of you has a sword of knowledge. You are the Brahmins who are the mouth-born creation of Brahma. Prajapita is also Baba. He created the mouth-born creation in the previous cycle too. The Father says, I come every cycle. I enter this one and create you mouth-born creation. I carry out the establishment of heaven through Brahma. Only in the future will you go to heaven. The dirty world will first has to destroyed. The unlimited Father comes to make the world new. The Father says, I have brought heavens on the palm of my hand for you children. I don't give you any difficulty. All of you are Draupadis. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. OmShanti. Essence for Dharna. First, maintain the spiritual intoxication of being and most elevated Brahmins who are even higher than the deities. Cleanse the soul with knowledge and yoga. Second, give everyone greetings for the inheritance. Give everyone greetings for the incarnation of Shiva. Give everyone the Father's introduction and make impure ones pure. Liberate everyone from Ravan, the enemy. Blessing. May you be constantly free and remove any weaknesses by offering your every thought to the Father. The easy way to remove all weaknesses is to offer whatever comes up in your thoughts to the Father. Hand over all the responsibilities to the Father and you will become free. Simply have one determined thought. I belong to the Father and the Father belongs to me. When remained stable in the stage of having a right dependency will then finish. Check it every second. Am I a master almighty authority? One who has a right to all powers like the Father. Slogan. To become detached and loving in a second according to the signal of Srimad is according to the signal of the Srimad is a sign of tapasvi soul. Om Shanti Baba.